Companions, welcome. I'm heading into the Cuatir conservation area, which, as I've said before, is owned and operated by Hoffman van Zijl, and I'll be there shortly. I'll be heading for Stephan's base camp. He has developed quite a pleasant base camp where he can accommodate quite a few guests very comfortably. This is the Lapa or Boma area where guests can relax around the fire in the evening or during the day, and this is the kitchen area. But I won't be spending much time here, a day perhaps or so, because then I'll be heading off to go and wander in the bush and sleep under a tree. So I am now in the area. I'm on the banks of the Cuatir River, and behind me you can see the wonderful Cuatir River floodplain stretching away almost to the horizon. Stephan has put in enormous effort and personal sacrifice in time and emotion and finance to make this a success. He imported elephants from Namibia, and through his protection efforts here, game are beginning to relax. Traditional species that have always been here are beginning to multiply. Others that have been driven out through the brutalities of the many years of civil war are beginning to return. And it's altogether a beautiful story of reconstituting a piece of untouched nature. Now, the reason why it was attractive to me is because it was not commercially very active yet, with areas that are beyond the reach of normal eco-tourists and so on. And that's where I could find my little space of fulfillment. Stephan is now trying to expand this area, and once he has been successful with that, this becomes a really worthwhile visit, especially for the lover of off the beaten track. It is some of the most beautiful savanna bushveld that I have seen. I'm driving deeper into the wilderness now. You can see some Rhodesian teak, some African wild teak, some apple leaf, some rosewood, some manketti, soft bushveld, very little thorn. The one thing that is wonderful about this piece of wilderness, there has not ever been overgrazing and underburning. Those two things are usually combined. So the bush has retained that wonderful airiness. It hasn't become so clogged with undergrowth. Trees here, because of that partly, are just giants. These trees are, many of them, are hundreds of years old to have become this huge. It is so very special to be able to just browse through this forest leisurely. It's one giant after the other. Every time one's breath is almost taken away by the beauty of the size of these trees. I will be exploring this Cuatir area for a bit, and I will bring you the stories as they develop. Good luck in the meantime.